This channel presents Mafia, the Cleaner. You are Tommy Angelo, a hitman working for the Leone crime family in the early 1930s, after more than one botched job by your fellow assassins. Your boss, Sal, decides to hire a professional. That would be you. He sends you to knock off 2 men at a small hotel outside of town. Easy money, but when you confront the targets, you find they are not who you expected. What follows is anything but easy. The first man is a former cop, apparently Sal's brother-in-law, and he tells you that Sal sent you to kill him because he was planning to testify against him. The second man is Paul Trapani, a police captain who has a vendetta against Sal, and he offers you a deal. Kill Sal and spare his life. What do? If you picked option A, talk to Sam about it. Go to the next scene. If you picked option B, chase after Paolo and kill him. Go to the next scene. Sal isn't exactly happy to hear that his own brother-in-law was involved with the police, but he's even less pleased that you didn't finish the job. Either way, he gives you one last chance to make it up to him. To make things right, he says you'll have to take out Detective Paolo Trapani, who's now hiding out in an abandoned slaughterhouse on the outskirts of town. If you let Paolo go back in the previous scene, go to the next scene. All right, let's go to the next scene. Trapani has barricaded himself inside the slaughterhouse, so you must sneak through the building's ventilation shaft to reach him. When you finally get close enough, you can either burst through the wall and confront him head-on, or use some dynamite to blow open the floor and send him tumbling into the basement below. If you chose to confront him head-on, go to the next scene. Otherwise, go to the next scene. You might have caught Trapani off guard with the dynamite, but he's still able to get a shot off before you can end him. And it looks like he got you right in the shoulder. You stumble back, dropping your gun. Now, you must wrestle Trapani for his service revolver. And if you win the fight, you'll live to see another day. Otherwise, well, it's been nice knowing you. After struggling to his feet, Trapani explains that he framed Sal for a recent bank robbery in order to bring him down. But now that Sal's dead, the heat is going to be on him, and he needs your help to escape town. He offers you a deal. Clear his name, and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Refuse, and you're going to wind up in a very early grave. What do? If you decided to trust the cop, go to the next scene. Otherwise, shoot Trapani and collect the reward from Sal. As promised, Sal pays you a handsome reward for killing Trapani, but doesn't seem all that interested in clearing the detective's name. In fact, he seems pretty satisfied with having another enemy off the streets. You may have just made yourself Sal's top guy, but everyone you've met so far is either dead or wants you dead. Maybe it's time to find someone new to work for. You could try to make a name for yourself with some of the other families. Go to the next scene. Or maybe you want to leave the assassination business altogether and become a legitimate businessman. Go to the next scene. Now that you've got a whole mess of a situation on your hands, you need to decide how you're going to clean it up. To figure out what you should do next, visit the official website and click on Interactive Fiction. Here you'll find a map of the city divided into areas controlled by different crime families. Each location is represented by a colored dot. Some are dark green, meaning they're currently under the control of one of the families. Others are light green, indicating that they're neutral territory. Each family controls territory that matches its color. When you begin the game, only the Leone family territory is available to you. However, there are many locations you can visit within that territory, each offering something different. The warehouse district is where you can stock up on weapons and ammo, while the racetrack is the place to be if you want to gamble. And then there's the docks, where you can meet up with some shady characters and pick up some extra cash smuggling contraband into the country. No matter what you do, though, each decision brings you closer to a loud gang war, which is why you're going to need all the help you can get. Each family is led by a boss whose approval you will need to gain if you hope to join them, but getting their blessing won't be easy. Each boss has 3 lieutenants, and you'll have to earn their trust before you can earn your boss's trust. Once you've done that, however, you'll have an entire army of gangsters at your command. Of course, you'll also need money, lots of it, because each lieutenant has a price tag on their head. Pay it and they're yours. So then you'll need weapons to hand out to your new recruits. Thankfully, you can purchase machine guns, shotguns, pistols, and grenades from the various merchants located throughout the city. But beware, as you grow in power, so too will your enemies. They'll attack you in the street, ambush you in the shadows, and even set up roadblocks to keep you from reaching your destination. The only way to defend yourself is to arm your men and send them into battle alongside you. You've made several powerful enemies over the course of your career as a hitman. Perhaps it's time you paid them a little visit. The first is a former associate of yours who turned informant and sent you to prison for a crime you didn't commit. You can find him hanging around the local bar, where he regales anyone who will listen with tales of his daring exploits. Or you could pay a visit to the corrupt cop who framed you for murder. These days he's working as a bodyguard for a local gangster, which means you'll have to bring your A-game if you want to take him out. Finally, there's the ruthless crime boss who hired you to do his dirty work. Maybe at the top of the food chain, but that doesn't mean he isn't afraid of what you might do next. If you're looking to expand your criminal empire, you could always start a criminal organization of your own. You'll need plenty of money to get started, as well as some expert guidance. Luckily, there's no one better suited for the task than your old mentor, the infamous Don Salieri. Not only does he have the connections you'll need to get your criminal career off the ground, but he also knows a thing or two about taking out the competition. Of course, you don't have to do everything alone. Could always call in a few favors from some of the people you've helped along the way. There's the former police captain you saved from execution, as well as the crooked cop you helped escape a murder rap. Both owe you a debt that can only be repaid in blood. The city is in chaos. Rival gangs are gunning for you and your men, and innocent bystanders are caught in the crossfire. It's time to put an end to this bloodshed once and for all. You could try to negotiate a truce, but given the animosity between the families, that seems highly unlikely. Or you could declare your own dominance and crush the opposition. With your criminal empire at its peak, it's up to you to decide what happens next. Do you seek peace, or do you seek power? Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and check out our other videos if you want to play more Mafia games.